So I was looking into high treason, and I felt Keir Starmer is treacherous. He commits high treason against English people. And the punishment for high treason was always death. But it changed that law in 1998, right? Now it's just life imprisonment if you commit high treason. But I just looked it up. What Keir Starmer is doing is not even called high treason. He's just a lapdog. He is just a pawn. You may indict him, but it will go nowhere. High treason is trying to overthrow the British crown, trying to go against King Charles. That is what they call high treason. So Keir Starmer is not trying to overthrow the throne. Keir Starmer is working together with the throne because King Charles is a corrupt, godless creature. He's probably mixed Edomite himself. He doesn't care his vows of protecting Christianity. He's supposed to be the protector of the Church of England, but he's holding with the enemy. He's a friend of Islam. That's why Keir Starmer brings in millions of Muslims. And did you know that the babies who are born right now in England, 80% are not even British? That means in the next generation, England will become Islamic. And that's what the king wants. That's what Keir Starmer wants. And still, it's not called high treason. Even if King Charles does these things, it's still not called high treason. Because King Charles cannot commit high treason. High treason is anybody who goes against King Charles. Right? So, with all these laws and regulations, they covered themselves and made it watertight. Well, does it mean it's over? No, it's not over. Because the whole reason we have these kings is because we as a people walked away from God, and God installs wicked leaders because we became wicked. We stopped caring about God. We started to believe the Schofield Bible, the difference between Jews and Gentiles, which is a lie. We have been the children of God for the last 6,000 years. We are the people who came from Adam, and kings came out of the loins of our forefather Abraham. Not these Jews in the Middle East. That has always been us, right? But the enemy created Islam to get rid of the children of Jacob, right? So legally there's not much we can do. You can protest, demonstrate all day long. It will not change anything. The only thing that will change anything is as we start to understand that we are a people, right? Peter said in the Bible, we are a chosen generation, a chosen race, a royal priesthood. That's us, right? But we walked away from God. We accepted Marxism, therefore God appointed wicked leaders, right? And maybe they are protected by the man-made laws, but that time will end, right? Also America, who cares about everybody else and their mothers, right? Going into foreign, strange nations under the guise of we have to give them democracy and freedom, right? We have to overthrow these tyrannical leaders. And at the same time, why is America not invading England? Because they're all in cahoots, right? America think they are totally different people from Europe because of what happened over the decades. But we have to realize that we are brethren. We are kinsmen, whether you are Canadian, American, European, South African, Australian. The Caucasian people in these countries are kinsmen. But They divided us up. They turned us against each other. And that's what they do every time. There is no nation, no people, no race in the world who can overthrow us. It was always our own nations against our own nations. And we have always been rotted from the inside out. Islam has no technology, manpower, or army on earth that can overtake our nations. So what is always the same MO? Rot our governments from the inside out, so the doors are opened for Islam to march in without any resistance. Right? So Keir Starmer is not gonna escape his punishment. Maybe now, at this moment, right? He's taking away the free speech of the people. He's imprisoning his own citizens for speaking up. But his day will come. We are the children of God, and we, according to Jesus, will even judge the angels. So Keir Starmer is not gonna get away with this, right? King Charles is not gonna get away with this. And everybody who goes against the children of Adam, who are in Christ, they're gonna get what they deserve. It's gonna happen, guys, right? God is not mocked. It's just at this time we are suffering the consequences of our liberalism. Walk away from the commandments, accept liberalism, open the doors for the whole world to come in and destroy our race, which is a chosen race, according to 2 Peter. I think it's 2 Peter 2:9. All right? I think the ASV is the only translation who has it correctly. Right? Most Bibles say you are a chosen generation, but the word in Greek doesn't mean generation, it means race. Right? Guys, this is the end. Right? This is the end of this age. It's ending. And whether things are turning around or God will just destroy the whole thing and start over, right? But for now, right? Do you believe in Christ? Do you believe that He is a kinsman redeemer? Do you believe that He united us and no one could take us? They divided us from each other. They turned us against each other, brother against brother. Whether it is in the French Revolution, in the American Revolution, in the First World War, the Second World War, they have turned brother against brother, right? It is time that we start to realize that we are a people and stop worrying about all the others. The more you help them, the more you make them profitable and healthy, the more they will turn against you. It is time that we wake up, because many of us did not have a love for the truth. That's why God sent them a strong delusion. And most of us are under a strong delusion. Even if we lose everything we have, still most of us hold on to the strong delusion. The coming day there will be a new heaven and a new earth. Do you want to be part of that? Right? Because Keir Starmer is not going to be there, guys. King Charles is not going to be there. Trump is not going to be there. Biden is not going to be there. Right? It's going to be beautiful. The question is, on what side are you on now?